It's time you knew some really unimportant but pretty strange facts about me. Hey, it's Josh, which you probably already knew, but there's a lot more to me than my name that you might not know. So I thought, why not walk around here in the Exchange District in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and tell you a few unusual and useless facts about me. So let's start with my weird allergies. I am allergic to raw apples and raw cherries. This is something that I developed only in the last 10 years or so, but I went to a doctor and got it checked out, and I am indeed allergic to those things. But I can have them when they're juiced or cooked. And another really weird part is my ex was the opposite. He couldn't have them juiced or cooked, but he could have them raw. Weird. On the other end of things, I used to be really allergic to cats as a kid and as a teenager, and now that allergy seems to be gone. I've been around cats recently and not had any symptoms at all, so that got replaced by raw apples and cherries. I have had 10 boyfriends in my life, I think. 10 real committed relationships, but only one ended up being a fiance, and this is my longest relationship yet. I was born in a city that I never lived in. So my parents were living in Fort Macleod, Alberta, and decided to go to Lethbridge, Alberta to have me. I guess my mom liked that hospital better. We never actually lived in that city, and I don't think I've ever been back since. I stopped eating beef and pork for about 20 years, and just this year started eating it again. On a related note, I've been experimenting with a keto diet and intermittent fasting, which I'll get into more in another video. But let's just all agree that sugar is evil. I have one sibling who is almost 10 years younger than me. He was planned and I was an accident. Go figure. Both of my parents are Jewish, and therefore I'm Jewish too, but I'm probably the least religious Jewish person you'll ever know. But I do like celebrating the Jewish holidays because who doesn't like parties and food? I only cry once about every couple of years. I don't know why, but I'm just not a crier. But then every now and then something will put me over the edge. And I've already had my cry this year, so I should be good until 2021. I might break that streak next year though, because I'm getting married in 2020, or at least that's the plan. It's supposed to be spring 2020, but we haven't planned anything yet, like even the location, so we'll see what happens. I have a pretty big birthmark on my right leg that I was kind of self-conscious about as a kid, especially when I'd go swimming or something like that, but it doesn't really bother me anymore. I mean, I don't even really think about it. These sunglasses cost me $1.50 at a dollar store because I was certain I'd lose them because I lose everything, but I haven't lost them, so really it's the best $1.50 I've ever spent. I actually wear some foundation in most of my videos. I'm wearing some right now. Yes, I wear makeup, but a lot of the time I will forget, especially if I haven't been planning for it, and it doesn't really do much other than just sort of like even out my skin tone and reduce shine. When I was a kid, another kid accidentally kicked me in the mouth and knocked out one of my teeth. Since then I've had braces and then Invisalign, and I currently have a temporary tooth that is about to be replaced by a permanent tooth, so years in progress to have this smile. I am 41 years old, but most people think I'm at least 10 years younger than that, which I think is just a mix of genetics and a healthy lifestyle. I'm friends with a porn star who has seen me naked and offered to put me in porn, which I've declined, even though she's told me many times that I'd be well suited for the job. I was not out as a teenager and even had a few girlfriends, which is so weird to think about because can you imagine me as a straight dude? I actually lived in Winnipeg for 3 months about 17 years ago when I was in a musical theater production that came here for a few months. During that time, I became good friends with someone named Shanti, who just this year won Canada's top comic competition. So now she's basically the biggest transgender comedian in the country. Last year, I went to about 30 different destinations in 1 year. That's a lot of travel, and I documented most of them on my YouTube channel. My birthday is during Pride Month, and on my birthday in 2015, the Supreme Court ruled that gay Americans had the right to marry in every state in the US. I've been to 13 states in the US, so I still have a number to get to, but I'm sure I will see some more over the rest of this year and the next. I've been to 7 of the 10 provinces and territories in Canada, but soon that'll be 8 when I go on the Vakaya P-Town cruise this summer. If you want to join me on that cruise that stops in New Brunswick, I'll put a link in the description below, and when you use promo code Josh Reimer to sign up, you'll get invited to a special open bar VIP event with me. And finally, I'm having a surprisingly great time in Winnipeg. And I only say that because typically you hear people joke about Winnipeg more than talk about visiting here, but I think it's been great and I'm definitely planning to come back. All right, that's probably a lot more than you needed to know about me, but now you know all my weird little secrets. If you've got any thoughts or questions about them, or any of them surprised you, let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to learn more about the Exchange District or other areas around here, just go to travelmanitoba.com or tourismwinnipeg.com. Bye.